What's up, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to cover the top 5 business credit cards. That's right, my top 5 business credit cards for 2025. Let's dive in. All right, so it took me a while to put together this list, and it's because there are a lot of great options for your business. So what I tried to do is focus on the high percentage back, cashback cards at the top, and by far, number one, which you're seeing on your screen right now, is Chase, and then go from there, and then we even get into some specific stuff down the line. So I think this is gonna be really valuable regardless of where you're starting out with your business credit. So at the top spot is Chase, and it's simply because Chase Bank is undeniably the best, whether you like that or not. In terms of business credit products, the lineup of products that they offer, the amounts that you can get approved for, just your ability to work up to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in your first 12 to 24 months with an active, successful business is unprecedented. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I don't know of a single other bank that gets up that high so quickly, right? So anyways, number one spot for me is Inc. Business Cash Card. And the reason why is it's 5% off selected, 2% on gas and restaurants, 1% on everything else, no annual fee, and it gets you into the Chase ecosystem. If you start off with a larger deposit in the bank account, like 100,000 and above, you actually get a business relationship manager, or BRM for short, and you start to work up that deposit and transactional history, and your likelihood of getting a $50,000 card is a lot higher, especially after you get your business bank rating established. Business bank rating is a scale from 0 to 5, and it takes about 3 months for the bank to establish with you of you holding a certain limit and above in your business checking account. Anyways, enough about that. Chase Cash is my number one spot. Next, we're gonna move into the Bank of America ecosystem. And for this, I really think that any Bank of America business credit card will do. I think they've got great options, these top 3, this one being more travel focused, but if you want to just stick to regular cashback cards, it's these top 2 for sure. This one hits 3% on different categories, 2% and then 1% on everything else. The reason why I say this is because similar with Chase, where we can deposit 100,000 and get a status, well, we can do the same at Bank of America. If I deposit 100,000 and get what's called platinum status for the year, then I get additional rewards. I get up to 2.62% cash back, up to $50,000 per calendar year that I'm holding the platinum status. And that's where this starts to get fun. Maybe I'll show a screenshot right now of somebody that sent over some for us. But yeah, you'll see that you get a good amount back. That 2.62 goes a long way. And so let's talk about this for a second. Most people don't know this, that you actually have statuses that you can hit within the bank, your regular bank account itself. With Bank of America, they have gold, platinum honors, and then diamond. So these are the dollar amounts. And the reason why they say 3-month combined averages is because, remember, on the business side, most business credit products are based off of business bank rating. This is an actual real thing. Like I said, a 0 to 5 score. A high 5 is $100,000 and above. So if I keep $100,000 and above in my bank account for 3 months, 90 days, they will establish me a high 5 bank rating. And that means that I'm gonna have higher success rate with my credit limits, my starting limits, my CLIs, everything. The additional credit products that I can get into, like business lines of credit, BLOCs, and things like that, commercial loans, the likelihood goes up dramatically when I have a higher status with them. So with this, you'll see here's all the fees, no banking fees. In the platinum status, you can get into where they're gonna get rid of some of the wiring fees for you, but here is a glance at what you can expect. And the thing I wanna focus on right now is the auto loan piece. So I feel comfortable saying this because it's been live for like 3+ years that I know of, but on the business side, you can actually get 4 identical car loans at the same time with one hard pull, meaning same limits, same rates, everything identical off of one hard pull if you do it all at the same time. And so, yeah, that's just another perk that you have if you were to get into, the Bank of America ecosystem. And then obviously you're looking to, get a fleet or add to your fleet. That'd be a great opportunity for you. So there's a lot on this page that you can look into. Look at this FAQ section down here. But yeah, ATM fees, wherever they can, they're gonna give you a little bump with holding these statuses, and that adds up over time, right? So that's my number 2. And for number 3, I have the Amex Blue Business Plus. You could also sub in the Blue Business Cash. And the reason why, 2x on all eligible purchases up to $50K per year. Up to $50,000 per year is about the standard you'll see across all banks, okay? 1x on all other purchases, no annual fee, and obviously it's in the American Express ecosystem. They've also got a 0% for 12 months offer, just like you saw with Chase that we just showed. So that would be ideal. And again, a good substitute would be the Blue Business Cash, because that is percentage based, not X's, but percentage. So that's the identical to what we just talked about, but 2% and 1%, okay? Now, those are the top three. Now let's pivot into cards that fit a particular business model, and then we'll wrap up with travel-based cards. Okay, so for four, I've got 4 different options for you. So for four, it's between the Amazon Prime Business Card, which is 5%, or they give you 90-day terms on purchases in the US, up to $120,000 per year, 2% on wireless phones in US restaurants, and I believe they've got some other perks in there that is rotating as well. But you obviously get other perks like Prime Days that they offer now twice a year and other things like that. Sometimes they'll run exclusives just for being cardholder, right? And being in their Business Prime category. Next is Sam's Club Business MasterCard. Now this has gone through some changes. It used to not have to PG, then it's PG. I'm not really sure where it sits now. It's been a while since we've had anyone go through there, but you do have to make sure that when you go in that you ask for the Sam's Club Business MasterCard application, because you do have to go into the physical Sam's Club to apply for this. Just make sure that you're getting that one. If you have solid scores, your average age of account is good, you're consistently showing profit on your business, you've got comparable credit, all the things that we talk about consistently in these videos, I think you'll be just fine with getting this card. If you have a vending machine business, this is a great card. I know of a ton of people that have gone through that route, regardless of the size of your vending business, to get the vending machines themselves financed, as well as the goods that you put inside of it. So that would be a good option for that, but it goes beyond that. You know, Sam's Club is absolutely insane. Sam's Club, Costco, they're crazy stores, right? If you thought you needed one canoe, well, you go there and you get 3 canoes, right? The next one is the Citibank Costco Business Credit Card. And so that's a 4% on eligible gas, EV charging for the first $7,000 per year, I think it still is, unlimited 3% on restaurants. Obviously, you're getting the kick on gas, which is the big perk there. So when you go there to do your shopping, whether it's once a week or once a month, fill up your gas. And so that's kind of how we get 2 for 1. Sam's Club card, by the way, I think is 5%. And then the last card I've got for you here is Lowe's Business Rewards Card. And that's 5% on all Lowe's purchases. Lowe's, Home Depot, I mean, it's up to you which one you like better. They both now got credit cards and credit lines type products that they offer, especially if you do renovations or if you're in real estate and you're buying the materials or supplies for your contractor. In any capacity, these are great cards to hold. Unfortunately, you know, with who backs some of these cards, you know, Synchrony and Comenity, we run into issues there. But I will say, down the middle, if you are big into doing real estate, fix and flips, whatever it is, the Lowe's Business Rewards Card is a great card to look at. And number 5, travel-based credit card. So I don't actually have a specific that I want to give you here, but we've got a lot. We've got the Barclays Wyndham. We can go with the American Airlines on Citi. We can go into specific hotel cards on the American Express side. It really just is going to depend on where you travel, how you travel, what your favorite airline is, what your favorite hotel chain is, et cetera, but whether it's Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, you'll be able to find something that is adding, reward points or giving cash back in some sort of capacity. And I'm telling you now, this does add up. It is better to start now than to wait and give yourself, 12, 14 months and you'll have hit, a gold or higher status on most of these programs, which will start to give you perks, upgrades. They're going to waive parking fees. They're going to give you free breakfasts. All of this adds up to tens of dollars, if not hundreds of dollars every single trip. And it is worth it, especially if you are traveling. Lastly, let's wrap up with some honorable mentions. I mentioned the Lowe's. We've obviously got Home Depot. Sherwin-Williams is huge in the United States. They actually do a business, I think it's like a business credit line with them, and they will actually give you a trade line. It is like, the net 30s and the net 60s and stuff like that you see. I believe it is 30 or 60 day terms. It's been a long time since I had one, but when I had it, I loved it. And even when I went back, I'm still an active member, but I don't have a trade line with them anymore. And the amount of savings that I had on a 5-gallon of paint was absolutely ridiculous. So Sherwin-Williams is worth it to get, even if you're just doing basic remodeling, painting your house once a year, something like that. It is absolutely worth it because the amount of savings that you have is obnoxious. The cost of things like paint and tape and rollers and all the stupid construction materials like that has gone up considerably. So yeah, that would be an honorable mention, especially if you have something in this niche geared towards this. This is the way to go. So anyways, that's my top 5 list. I'd love to hear what you think I missed, what you love, what you hate about the list, your top 5 in the comments below. Let me know. Thanks for watching. While you're here, comment, subscribe, like, do all the things that help with the algorithm and help this video get in front of more people. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.